For 10 years, a little girl refused to hug her father, not on birthdays, not on Christmas, not even when he cried in front of her. She would step back, every time, and no one understood why. Until the day the truth came out. When Emma was 6 years old, she was inseparable from her dad. He walked her to school, he braided her hair badly, he cheered the loudest at her school plays. She called him her hero. Then one night, everything changed. There was an accident. Her father was driving, a truck ran a red light, the car flipped. Emma survived with minor injuries. Her mother didn't. From that day forward, Emma never hugged her father again. At the funeral, he reached for her. She moved away. At her 10th birthday, he opened his arms. She shook her head. At 14, when she won a school award, he tried to celebrate with her. She said quietly, "Don't touch me." The words shattered him, but he never stopped trying. He attended every event, paid for every lesson, cooked every meal. Even when she barely looked at him, relatives whispered, "She blames him." Friends said, "She hates him." Even he believed it. He believed she blamed him for her mother's death. And maybe she did, but no one asked her directly. For 10 years. On Emma's 16th birthday, her father collapsed in the kitchen. Heart attack, severe. He survived, but barely. While he was in the hospital, Emma sat alone in his house, for the first time in years. She walked into her parents' old bedroom. She opened her mother's closet and found something unexpected, a small locked box. Inside it was her mother's diary. Her hands trembled as she opened it. The last entry was written the day before the accident. It said, "If anything ever happens to me, I pray Emma never feels guilty." Guilty? Emma's heart pounded. She kept reading. "Today Emma told me she unbuckled her seat belt to grab her toy in the back. She laughed about it. I told her never to do that again." Tears filled Emma's eyes. The next line broke her. "If there's ever an accident, I don't want her blaming herself." The diary slipped from her hands that night of the crash. Emma had secretly removed her seatbelt. Her father had turned around for a second to tell her to sit properly. That was the moment the truck hit. She remembered it now. The flash, the scream, her mother shielding her. Emma didn't hate her father. She hated herself. For 10 years, she believed it was her fault. And every time her father tried to hug her, she pulled away because she didn't feel like she deserved his love. The hospital monitor beeped softly. Her father lay asleep, weak, fragile. Emma slowly walked to his bed. For the first time in 10 years, she wrapped her arms around him and whispered, "It wasn't your fault." A tear rolled down his cheek. Even in his sleep. Sometimes the people we push away are the ones we're trying to protect. Have you ever pushed someone away because you felt you didn't deserve their love? Subscribe for more emotional stories.